What's up, y'all? Welcome back to A.T.B.U Studios. I'm here with another video today. We are going to talk about Jules. Little review, little critique, little praise. Overall, I felt like Jules was clean, simple, and moving. Just really sweet and adorable. Automatically, something that stood out to me was the fact that Jules a rider for real. He did not let that shit slide because Miss Girl was just trying to be nice and generous to the youth, and he was gonna kill her for her jewels. So if you saw it for yourself at the beginning of the film, when he let Jules into the house, he went like this, like trying to explain to him, because Jules don't talk, and how the fuck would you talk to an alien, you know? So he gestures for him to go into the house, like, you can come in. And then at the end, when Jules was getting ready to go home, he did the same thing to Milton, like, come in. And I was just like, oh my god, you're learning how to be human, Jules, and it's so cute. It was so sweet, and it broke me, honestly. I feel like Jules shows what would happen if you led with love and humanity on this plane. If we were to get aliens and we did it the right way, it would be similar to the Jules plot. I also feel like it displayed why humanity is worth saving. For example, when he crashed and Milton couldn't get no help out there, he went out there, he put a blanket on him and gave him a glass of water. Do aliens even fucking drink water? He don't know, but we do, and we get cold outside. The blonde character, she gave up her cat to make Jules's fuel for his ship, even though she loved the fuck out of that cat. The apples, oh my god, the apples. I wonder if there's like some deeper symbolism to the apples and why Jules fuck with apples so hard. And also helping him get away from the ops. Jules was driving the getaway car. And also it displayed why we're not worth saving. We dismiss the elders just off the strength that they're elders. Petty family spats that don't matter for real in the grand scheme of things. The government, enough said. Attacking the genuine, crushing dreams, and never calling our dad. I feel like the film was trying to convey that there are much greater things that come with being on this plane of existence than just our petty human problems, worried about everything, but coming together and loving on each other. Because honestly, that's what the film gave. We need to come together and love on each other. They rallied around Jules to help my mans get home. They don't know him from a hole in the wall. He not even from the planet. But these three little old people in this town done banded together. They got my boy some apples. They got my boy some cats. Hospitality. Southern hospitality. Welcome to Earth. And on a more niche note, I feel like it also supports the idea that the only thing that could bring humanity together, or like bring our country together, is an alien invasion. The friend group, they knew of each other, but they was not fucking with each other like that before Jules. But do the alien invasion gotta be like bloody and nasty and destructive though? Maybe aliens don't want to be scary terrorists that also want to destroy the planet, but instead they just want to be Jules. Silent, understanding, and adorable. At the end of the movie, it just kind of left me wanting to know more about Jules and where he's from, and just what his otherworldly life is like. But the story wasn't about Jules, it was about us. And also, I just enjoy some of the more like social commentary kind of takes. For example, when Jules crashed, the news was saying, oh, we're looking for a weather satellite that crashed. For one, why you lying? For two, a weather satellite. I think you can tell the difference between a weather satellite and a UFO, but okay. And I also liked the nod to cats being some kind of like energy source. I can't prove this, y'all, because cats have quartz in their pineal gland, and he needed 7 cats. He needed hella cats. Make this like battery for his ship to fly. I thought that was really, really cool touch. Odd and maybe kind of like displaced to some, but I get it. I feel like I get what they was trying to do there. I love the way that it's like lit and captured. Vibe is really like warm and earthy and raw, like driving through like a cute little neighborhood in the whispers of like winter or spring. You know, when it's not too cool, it's not too hot, it's just perfect and you can smell it in the air. Kindness and compassion is universal no matter what. There's no words needed because they low vibrational anyway and they make shit confusing. But a simple gesture like welcome in, you know, says so much, says all you need to say really. I feel like Jules and Milton's friendship mirrored Milton's relationship with his children. Kind of like Jules was a stand-in kid, and because Jules didn't say anything, he was allowed to sit and reflect on himself and what had been going on, and realizing that this shit is small as fuck at the end of the day. Like, I got an alien on my couch eating apples, and I don't call my son like I should, or I don't see my daughter like I should. Like, I gotta do better. You know, I'm the daddy. And I feel like that interaction allowed Bill to call his son up and be like, I'm sorry. Let's pursue a relationship, you know. And also agreeing to hang out with his daughter Saturday, get lunch and get his hair cut. The simple stuff, the small stuff that actually does matter. I feel like this film shows like the fighting human spirit also that drives us to thrive and push on. We source that strength from one another, whether it's from loving somebody now who's here or love that you experienced in the past from people that's not around anymore. That drives us in our everyday. We rely on each other for that strength. We rely on this like neural network at the end of the day, even though it doesn't always seem like it. We just haven't tapped into it together as a collective yet. The actor who played Milton ate down. His rent was past due for 6 months and he was facing eviction. It felt like watching like your neighbor or family member that's like this anal old grumpy man that's dry. You can't really read him. He's just so bored. It was like watching that, and I just thought it was cool. He really transformed. And I also love his concern for his flowers because that's so on brand for this character type, you know? Like, oh, my flowers, my grass, my lawn. The Mr. Nibbercracker type, but more harmless. Mr. Nibbercracker was OD. Jules also tackles the concept of fading human life with the cat being like old and decrepit and can't see, can't walk. Death of loved ones. Julie's husband passed away. I don't think it was necessarily sadness that he was dead, but more like grateful tears, nostalgic tears, because nostalgia feels good but it hurt too. Milton potentially, you know, developing dementia because his memory and everything like that was going, and he was making simple mistakes that he shouldn't have been making. I feel like the daughter and the doctor was dragging it a little bit. They was just trying to give him dementia and put him in a home off rip. I thought that was crazy. But the whole thing just felt like this little cute alien witnessing the last bouts of humanity. Like our existence was just kind of like summed up, packaged neatly, tightly with a bow. Very, very covert in this theme. I think it showed some of the best and worst parts of existing on this plane without dragging it down too much. It was cute. It was cute. I loved it. Overall, I give Jules a 7 out of 10. It's a great feel-good movie. If you like, oh, I just want something, you know, lighthearted and easy, but also that's meaningful to watch, Jules is your go-to. Thank y'all for tuning into A.T.B.U Studio. I post every Tuesday and Friday. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye, guys.